So today I might be in a little pickle. I might have a good day or a bad day. Let me explain what's going on. So about 2 days ago, I noticed something interesting. Whenever I start up the car, I don't have a temperature gauge on my car. I have either a red light showing that the engine's overheated and the blue light showing the engine is cold. So I started it. The blue light went away, started driving, and I use this manual mode right here on my car. And I've noticed that when I downshift from fourth to third, I get a huge, like a big jolt, like a very sharp shift jolt, like terrible. And I was wondering what is going on. So I keep driving, it warms up, and it goes away, and it's shifting perfectly. And I thought I was low in transmission fluid. I went and checked my dipstick at operating temperature. So with these Mazda 3s, what you want to do is when you check your transmission fluid, you have to let the car run, and then at 122 degrees, which it says on the dipstick, when it's an operating temperature, you check it. You basically turn off the car, take everything off the seat, check the dipstick, and you basically know what your level is. And after running the car, my level on the transmission fluid dipstick was actually on the lowest end of the mark. So I added, and all I added was a quarter of a quart of transmission fluid. And I thought that solved the issue. It got a tiny bit better. I got to tell you, got a tiny bit better. Not a whole bunch of jolting around, but still, until it warmed up, it wasn't downshifting from fourth to third properly. So I ended up buying this, and this is actually the wrong one, because my Mazda is a special 6-speed automatic transmission, not a 5-speed. This doesn't fit. This gasket kit and oil and transmission fluid filter kit does not work. I need a completely different transmission fluid, oil pan, gasket, and filters. I'm going to try my luck on just simply changing the fluid to my own fluid instead of buying Mazda generic fluid, and basically using this as well. I'm using this kind of transmission fluid, and I'm using this additive to see what will happen, and hopefully no damage to transmission, and hopefully everything will be all right and it starts shifting normally. Well, I am currently draining out the transmission fluid here, and I say it's not too bad, actually, not too shabby. Actually, sorry, it is bad. What am I talking about? It is bad. Look how black it is, like dark. So much for lifetime warranty. Look how dark this transmission fluid is, just literally. Now, don't worry about the dirt in there. This drain pan has been used for other applications, so it's mixed with dirt. Well, I hope this fixes my issues and I won't have any rough shiftings from fourth to third. Well, moment of truth. Gonna take her for a test drive right now. Well, did a little test drive here. Obviously, when you put in new transmission fluid, it is not operating temperature. It's considered cold. And I drove it, downshifted pretty much normally, like normally would. But the final test would be to shift it, to test drive it whenever it gets completely, and I mean completely, cold. So as of right now, I don't know 100% if I fixed the problem by doing a transmission flush or not. And hopefully I'm just basically I don't know, just for whatever reason thinking something's wrong, but actually everything's working right. Because definitely when the car is warmed up, all the shifts are perfect. So, just drove the car from it being cold, and it shifted a little rough. I've noticed that if I downshift or put in automatic mode at lower gears, it doesn't shift as rough from fourth to third. That's the issue I've been having. I personally think I can still keep driving like this, and it's not going to break down anytime soon, because when I go to operating temperature, it's normal. Shifts perfectly fine. I can't complain. But whenever it's cold, I do have to take some caution in how I shift. It's about 5 to 10 minutes, everything warms up. So I'm wondering if I let the car idle about for 5 to 10 minutes before leaving, it should do the trick to keeping the transmission actually nice and warm before I start driving it down the road. Now, I did contact Mazda forums about this issue. Maybe it's a TCM, maybe not. like I said, I did everything I could. So now it's up to this. I'm gonna take it for one more week of work, and hopefully I figure it out what's going on after a week. And if I can figure it out, I'll let you guys know in an update. But as of now, it shifts a little bit rough from fourth to third, one downshifting from fourth to third, an automatic mode and manual mode, but less of a rough shift and lower RPMs. And hopefully I can get this sorted out, but I'm not afraid to drive it currently. It drives perfect when everything warms up, so that's a plus. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2064 turn right. This particular package, driving a temp in the 6 Series.